Out there feeling healthy and all that.
It's great. Glad to be back out there with the guys, running routes, blocking. So it's been good to be back for sure.
How was it? How tough was it for you last season? With we were just talking about it. How much time you saw early on in the season, then you have the injury, and that can be pretty tough for a guy. What was it like dealing with that last year?
It's tough dealing with injuries, but you just got to come and bounce back. Had a full off season to get ready, and so I was out there running in spring ball, and so basically this whole off season I've been right with the guys. So hasn't been too much of a distance from the guys. So I've been feeling great.
How much motivation do you have, or just to make the most of this and try to make that impact that you probably wanted to when you came here on Boise State?
Yeah, just come out every day and compete with the guys, compete with the room, and go out there and do my job.
I mean, you see probably the first time since you've been here where you just see obvious playing time, you see obvious need for someone to step up and be the number one guy. I mean, is it exciting knowing that you might have a bigger role this year?
Whatever my role is, I'm going to try to shine in that.
We talked about your injury last year. I mean, you kind of had to deal with this a few times. How much do your previous experiences of coming back help, your most recent?
Yeah, you just got to have a good mindset about everything, when you get an injury, you got to attack the training room. You got to stay close to those trainers and just make sure you're on the right track to get back as quick as you can.
I can't remember did you get rolled up on? What happened last year?
Yeah, just a quick roll up. Wasn't too bad of a surgery though, so I was back out there spring ball. So
I mean, do you feel like you might have honestly missed an opportunity last year? But I mean, you were getting the majority of the snaps to that tight end position, and I mean, did you feel snake bitten at all or anything like that? And how do you just kind of block all that out and pursue your senior year?
Injuries are just part of the game, and sometimes you just got to deal with it and just attack the adversity that comes at you. So
with the tight end group, you got John there, you got yourself, you got Pistone, you got guys who played, but haven't had a ton of catches and stuff like that. And Harson's kind of mentioned that's a group that he's interested to see what happens. Why do you guys think you can be able to kind of fill that void that that Alec and Jake left?
Stoney and Bates, they really contributed last year, and we just got to keep on the tradition of good tight end football here at Boise State.
It is a big question amongst the fans and stuff. How are they going to replace Jake, or how are they going to replace Alec? I mean, you guys kind of take that as a challenge, to say that you guys have plenty of talent too.
Yeah, we have plenty of talent. We're just going to come out and compete like we did every day last year, and so time to step up.
I have to ask you, since he's sitting right there, but what have you seen from John?
John's doing great run and pass game, just as long as any of the other tight ends. They're doing great catching on. All the freshmen, Garrett, Matt, we're all doing very well collectively. So
I was going to ask you mentioned Garrett. Garrett's a guy that has played every position, I think. I don't know. He's played pretty much every position, but how does he fit in that tight end group?
He's doing well, gaining a little bit of weight, getting the footwork down, routes back in there, switching from defense to offense, and I think he's doing great.
I was curious, how tough is Garrett on himself? I mean, see him after you guys were hitting the sled today, and I don't even know if Rid noticed it, but he seemed like he was mad at himself about something, and he was just talking about his footwork or something. So, I mean, I guess how tough is he on himself, or how much does he kind of try to analyze his own game and get better?
He's a perfectionist, he's just trying to learn the position. I mean, anybody that comes here, they want to see the field, and that's exactly what he's trying to do.
Yeah. What is the competition like amongst you guys? Obviously, a couple talented freshmen coming in too. I mean, I know it's only been a couple days with them, but I mean, I would assume that everybody sees there's playing time and everybody wants it probably.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's competing. That's how it is, Division I football, everyone competes for that role. So.
Just, Jake caught a lot of balls while he was here, but I feel like one of the underrated things in that tight end room was the toughness that Alec Danon brought day in and day out.
Yeah.
What do you think of that the absence of his toughness, and who tries to assume that role?
Alec was great last year, and someone's got to step up, and I definitely think that our room has the capability to be as good as Alec in the run game and be as tough as him. I mean, we're a tough group. We're going to come out there and compete every week.